Hello all, welcome to another session of Java in-depth course where I'm going to cover the next topic, that is writing and running Java code in text files. Okay. So now in the previous session you already have downloaded and installed Java, right? In this session you are going to write the Java code, some sample Java code you are going to write and run it. Fine. And along with that, I'll cover a lot of other things. This may not be the only topic for this session. This session may be extended with JDK, JRE, and JVM, and how Java is a platform independent programming language topic also at the same time. Okay, these three topics I would like to cover together. So they are related and all. Okay, as much as possible, I'll try my level best to explain in an easier manner for you. Though these topics will be covered in depth, but they are going to be easy, guys. So just follow. Fine. Now let's start writing the Java code and then run it from the text files. So as simple as the text files you can use for writing the Java code and running them. So here in your computer machine, what you will do is just go to the location where you have some kind of space available. Let's go to this location, guys. I'll just delete all this stuff. Okay, I'll just make it blank here. Nothing is there. So here I'll create some normal general text file. Okay, right click here and select new text document. Okay, just select this file. This software for creating the text document and all comes with the operating system, Windows operating system by default. So select this text document here. And now what you will do here is inside this text document, you'll just simply write down uh, first or something. Okay. Just give some name for the text file. Open the text file. Okay. Just open the text file, guys. Once you open the text file will open like this. And in the text file, I'll write some Java code. Actually, you don't have to write this Java code also. Let's copy paste the Java code from somewhere. Okay. I'll go to ChatGPT and all and, give a very simple Java code for me to run. Okay, so it's giving me a very basic and simple Java program for me to run, guys. Okay, so here is the Java code I got. Copy that, copy this Java code and paste it. I'm not even writing, I'm just copy pasted from the chat GPT. So public class something something and public static void main. Okay, and some Java code. Let's you see I have not taught you Java already. Okay, but let's assume that these are Java programs that we can write, but how to write and all you don't understand at this point because I've never explained the Java code for UH, right? So I'm just copy pasting from the chat GPT. I asked chat GPT with a simple prompt saying give me a very simple Java code for me to run. Then it immediately gave me the Java code. I just copied this Java code and pasted in the text file. Now I need to simply say file save as. Okay, say file save as with that Java code. You just say file save as. Here give some name. What was the file? What is the name of the class here? Main, right? Just copy that main class and simply say file save as and here give main.java. Main.java. Like this, you have to give, guys. Okay, whatever the class name that was there. Okay, just give that and say all files. The extension should be .java and all files and click on save. The moment you click on save and close this, guys, right? Just go here and see main.java file is created. Okay, so this is a Java file I got created. Now I have written the code for this Java code in the text document as simple as a text editor. I have written that and saved it as a Java file now. Okay, I can delete this. This is not of use now. Main.java file. You can also check the code. Right click, open in Notepad. If you say, you will get that code also visible. Okay. So as simple as a Notepad editor. Okay, we can use for writing the Java code initially. Now, now you understood how to write the Java code into a text file, right? Okay. How to write the Java code into a text file. Now how to run it. Okay. How to run this Java code that is there in this Java file. Okay. Some sample Java code I copied into the text file and saved this file as a .java file. Now this is a Java file. Now this is a Java file. You can also change the view here and say details or something. You see, most of the operating systems will give you Java source file. Some operating system will say this is a Java file. Some people, if you are using some older versions of Windows, right, you will get Java file. If you are using some latest versions of Windows, right, Java source files will come. The name may change, don't worry. If it's not coming as source file, that's also fine. So if it is coming as Java file is also fine. If it's coming as Java source file as a type also is fine. But this is a Java file. Now I want to run the code that is there in this Java file. I want to run the code that is there in this Java file. So how to run the code that is there in the Java file? How to run this program? The sample program which is there inside this Java file. Can I directly run? I should not be directly running. So there is a process, guys. The process is that simple process is that first you have to compile the code which is there in the Java file. If you directly try to run it, okay, that's not a correct way. So you have to compile the code that is there in the Java file and then run it. Okay, how to compile the code that is there in the Java file? So I need to go to the location where this Java file is available. Select this path and type CMD, guys. Okay, select the path and type CMD. Why I'm selecting the path and type CMD there? When I use that process, the command prompt in my machine, okay, will open at this downloads folder location where my Java file is available, in that Java program is available. Now at this place, you will write something like Java C. You see, we have already used this command in the previous sessions, right? Java C. Since we already have set the Java environment variables, okay, we have configured the path and all for the Java software and all. So now we can easily run this Java C. And here, give the name as the name of the Java file is main, and the extension of the Java file is .java. Give that Java C main.java. So this is called as a compilation process. Directly, you should not run the code that is there in the Java file. First, you have to compile it. Press enter. The moment I press enter, you see a dot class file got created. I'll explain more about Java file and dot class file, why we are creating the dot class file, why compilation is required here. Everything I'm going to cover. But for now, just take it at a high level, okay? The moment I use this Java C command, Java C stands for Java compiler, guys. Java C here stands for compiler, Java compiler. When you download and install Java, right? Along with the Java software, this Java compiler will come. Okay, Java compiler will come, and for invoking the Java compiler file, right? You can use Java C command and the name of the file and extension of the file when you give, right, a dot class with the same name main.java, right, here with the same name main dot class file will be created. Okay, so now if I right click on this Java file and say open with the notepad, I'm getting the Java code, the sample Java code I copy pasted, which is in complete English kind of format with some keywords and all, right? That is there. Though we don't understand what is Java code at this point of time, but some Java code you can understand, right? But when I compiled it using the Java C main.java, another file got created known as main.class file, dot class file created. But what is there in this dot class file? Let's understand. Let's understand. This is very important, guys. Okay. So here I have to say open with. I'll choose the same notepad or notepad kind of thing and say just once. And now see what is there, guys. Can you understand? Is it in complete English? No, not in complete English. This is called as a bytecode, guys. Okay, what is this called as? It's called as a bytecode. Okay, as part of this, I'm explaining a lot of other things like, other things I'm covering here is, bytecode. Okay, bytecode I am saying compiling, compiling Java code. When I compile the Java code, which code is getting generated? Bytecode. Okay. The normal Java file, some Java code is there, which is in kind of plain English language. And when you use the Java compiler for, when you compile this using like this, okay, or else compiling the Java code you say, and we first created the Java file, okay, created, okay, Java file using some sample Java code, which we got from internet, okay, like ChatGPT, etc. And then we compiled it as a next step. For compiling this, we have seen we have run the command like java c file name.java, and okay, bytecode got generated. Okay, dot class file. Otherwise, dot class file got generated with bytecode. Okay, it got generated with bytecode. It got generated with bytecode, guys. Class file got generated with a bytecode, which you cannot understand. Which this kind of thing you will not understand, but it got generated for a reason. For a while, you just understand. Okay, but for now, I understand that without compiling, you cannot run the code. Okay, you cannot run the Java program in the Java file without compiling it. On compiling it, it got the dot class file. Now let's run it. How to run it? Again, the same command prompt. you just give another command that is Java. Just give Java and give the name of the dot class file. Don't give the extension, just give the name of the dot class file, that is main. That is enough. Okay. Here Java space name of the dot class file, that is main, and press enter. Now you got the output. The output of the Java program that is there in the .java file is coming here. The Java code that is there in the main.java file got executed and we got the output. Okay, let's see what is the kind of code we have in that Java file. Here you can clearly see that there is one print statement, guys. This particular text will get printed. Okay, here hello world is there, so that hello world will get printed. Okay, here hello world text got printed with the help of Java program in the output. Okay. So here this command was used for compiling the Java file, for converting the .java file into the .class file, which will contain the bytecode. And after that, when I say Java main, that is I'm running the Java programs with the help of bytecode which is there in the main.class file. Okay, like this. And it will run the Java code, and with the help of the bytecode, it will run the Java code. And we got the output of the program. Okay, this is the process of writing the Java code and running it. So when you write and run the Java code, okay, compiling is required, then we have to run. There are two commands I have used. From the command line, if you have to compile the Java code, I have to use Java C command. Java C stands for Java compiler. And then I have used Java command, which will run the Java code. Okay, with the help of the bytecode, this Java command will run the Java program that you have created. So guys, this is the process of, okay, this is the process of here running the Java code with the help of bytecoding dot class file. We have to say, okay, the command is Java and say file name, right? File name, okay, file name I'll write. Okay, so here we got the output. We got the output for the program written. Okay, some sample program that we have written, right? For that we got the output. This is how we can write and run the Java code in text files. But tell me guys, do we have to use the text files in real time? In real time, we don't use text files for writing and running the Java code. Then what we'll use? We use editors. We use some good editors. Okay. Editors kind of stuff will be there. You can also call them as IDEs, IDE also you can say integrated development environments kind of stuff will be there in the market, guys. Okay. So we use some good editors for this purpose. For this purpose, I'll say. I'm not going to cover about these editors now. I'll cover that, here there is a topic like editors for writing and running the Java, okay, writing and running the Java programs is there here. This particular topic is there here where I'll cover this in depth, okay. This will be covered in depth later, okay. This will be covered in depth later, guys, okay. Like this, I'll say. For now, this particular topic is completed, but the session is not completed yet. Guys. In this session, I was only explaining about how to write and run the Java code using the text files. Okay, instead of using a better editors, I am using a very simple editor that comes by default. I don't even have to install the editor in my computer machine. By using that, after installing and downloading and installing Java in your machine, okay, I was using the commands like Java C and Java and able to write the Java code into the text files and compile it and then run it. Okay, all the things I explained. Okay, there's a basic process of writing the Java code, compiling it and running. Okay, if you want to run some Java program, first you have to write the Java code, then you have to compile the Java code in the files, and then the compiled thing you have to run it. Okay, so these are the three steps we have to follow: writing, compiling, running. Okay, what are three steps? Three steps explained in this topic are writing, compiling, running. Writing, compiling, running. Okay, writing, compiling, running. Writing, compiling, running. Okay, writing the Java code, compiling the Java code. Okay, compiling the Java code, bytecode. Okay, it gets converted to it gets converted to bytecode, then running the Java code. Okay, running You can directly write otherwise. Okay. Then running the Java code. Okay. Running the Java code with the help of generated converted bytecode. Converted bytecode. Okay. This is what you have to understand at this point of time, guys. Now let's move on to the. Shall I explain this in a separate session? Maybe I'm just thinking again. Shall I cover in the same session or shall I cover in the separate session? I feel that a separate session makes sense. I feel, but here anyhow in this particular session, I would like to wrap up this session here. Now because this session is going to take it's a lengthy session. Though this session requires you to have the understanding of this particular thing that I covered here, but ultimately, if I cover this in a separate session, that will be of more useful. I feel okay at this point of time. But initially, I thought that I want to cover all these three things together, but now I'm getting a kind of thing in my mind, like why not I make it as a separate session and cover this as separate sessions? Why to club all these things and make it a very lengthy session? Okay, that's what is something that I'm just thinking. So I would like to conclude by saying, okay, I would like to stop here itself, guys. Okay, I'll explain about JDK, JRE, and JVM in the next section. Okay, so that's all for this session, guys. In the next session, I'm going to explain about JDK, JRE, and JVM. Okay, so till then, see you. Bye bye.